Hey guys, good morning. Today we're going to be talking about what influences your choices when you make purchases. Okay, so the biggest thing that we need to remember when we're making purchases is to do comparison shopping, okay, which is a method of judging the benefits and different goods and services. And this can be done for price, for quality, for a lot of different reasons. And we use comparison shopping all the time, and we'll talk about it more when we get into our nutrition unit too, because if there are two products, we want to know which one is a better choice for our health and nutrition wise, we're going to need to look at the labels. So we'll get into this a little bit more. But today, we're going to discuss 5 factors in comparison shopping. First one is the price, which is really important, drives a lot of our spending, which is obviously the amount of money for which something is bought or sold. Okay, so if I'm going to make a bigger purchase, I know this is how much money I want to allot for this purchase. Okay, or maybe if I go to the store and I'm going to buy something like milk and it's $10 a gallon, that's probably not something that I'm going to be willing to spend. So price is something that drives our spending as well. Okay, and kind of as we discussed, you should know before you go shopping, how much are you willing to pay? So kind of setting a budget. This is what I have, this is what I'm willing to pay for this object, for this. And if you don't get it for that price, walking away from it and not just saying, it's more than I wanted and then buying it anyway. Okay. So different ways that we can reduce the price. One is discount stores. So stores that offer few services but have lower prices. Okay. One that comes to mind for me would be like Costco. Here we have several different stores. Costco would be one of them. Kohl's, Walmart, Target. I feel like Walmart and Target sell quite a wide variety of things, but they don't sell everything. A little bit of everything, kind of. Dollar General, it's pretty specific. You can't go there with a shopping list and think that you need to get everything, but you are going to get, that you're going to get a good deal on things. Same thing with Costco. If you're going to go and do your general grocery shopping there, you're probably going to end up spending a little bit more than what you normally would. Because, for example, I know their milk is a little bit more expensive than what I can buy it for at the grocery store. So, but there are plenty of items where you can get a good price on them. Other ways to reduce the price are coupons. So coupons are slips of paper that offer savings on certain brands of goods. Here are some examples. We also we can see them in like loyalty programs as well. Maybe somewhere where you have a card that they scan at a grocery store when you check out. Those are ways to help reduce the price as well. Buying generic products. Generic products are goods sold in plain packages at lower prices than brand name goods. So you can probably think of some. Again, I tend to default to grocery stores. But what are some of those? Maybe you can think of some on your own. Sure Fine, Food Club, Roundy's brand comes to mind. So here we have Roundy's, a Safeway version. Kirkland is going to be obviously the Costco version. Great Value is the Walmart version. So, and these, as you look at the difference in the Fruit Loops, for example, down here, what we see is the Fruit Loops packaging is a lot brighter. You can tell that more money went into advertising and more money went into making that box look nice versus the Great Value box. So those are generic products. Other things that we need to look at are features, which are the characteristics of a product. Like, for example, if we're looking at cameras, it might be the display, the weight, the color, the memory, how many megapixels it shoots, zoom, touchscreen, apps, a ton of different things. Leather seats if you're looking in cars. Like, what are the extra things? What makes it stand out from other products? Okay. Quality is going to be something that we're going to look at when we're comparing two items. How well is a product made? How well it performs its job? And how long will it last? I'm going to spend money on something, I want it to last. So we want to make sure that it is high quality. And if it's low quality, maybe that's something that's appropriate for that time. Maybe it's something that I'm only going to use once or twice, and I don't want to pay a whole lot for it. Okay? That might be the case. So examples on quality, brand name. If we're buying something that's brand name, it's generally going to be a better quality. What material is used, what is the lifespan, a lot of other things that all contribute to the quality. Convenience, how convenient is it? So this kind of goes back to when I was talking about Costco. If I'm going to go there and I'm going to do most of my grocery shopping for the week and I need to get home, I'm probably going to buy the milk from Costco, even though it costs more, because I'm there. It's convenient. So that's one way that places like that can make a little bit extra money. If they have a higher markup on everyday items, you might end up, just because of convenience, I'm here, just going to grab it right now. Okay? Convenience, the definition of it is the labor saving features of a product or service. So, again, it's going to save me time if I can just pick up that gallon of milk while I'm getting all the rest of my food at Costco versus stopping at another store, going in and getting the milk, even though it might save me a couple dollars. Other examples would be the store's location. Okay, if I have to drive out to Verona to get something versus just grabbing something that's close to it in Middleton and it's a shorter drive, I might do that. Okay, is it prepackaged? So like lettuce, am I going to buy the lettuce and chop it up and wash it on my own, or is it prepackaged and then it's all set for me to go? That's something that I might pay a little bit more for. Okay, are there multiple options in the store? Is there anything else that you can think of? Online shopping, sometimes that might be convenient, but again, you might pay more for shipping, so it might end up costing more in the end. Warranty is a written promise to handle repairs if the product does not work properly. A lot of times when we think of warranties, we think of bigger purchases. 5-year warranty, a 10-year warranty, maybe it's on like a roof, or 60,000 mile warranty, that would be on a car. Okay, lifetime warranty. Might be on a TV, might be on different electronics, but warranties are usually for bigger things. You aren't going to get a warranty on something like a pack of paper or food. You have an expiration date, but that's different than the warranty. What influences you to shop where you do? Okay, so why do you go where you go? I think this first one is one of the most common ways, tradition. The usual pattern of thought, behavior, or action. So what have you always done? Okay, that's tradition. We always go to Olive Garden for everyone in my family for their birthday. That's where we always go. So tomorrow, when it's my daughter's birthday, where are we going to go? Olive Garden. That's not true. That's an example. Grocery shopping, I always go to Cubs. Again, so you're probably going to tend to stick to those because it's what you know, it's what you feel more comfortable with. Okay, peers also, this is huge, especially for you guys. Your friends and images of teens in the media are going to influence you. Okay, if other people have it and you see it and it's cool, that's probably going to influence you, and you're going to be like, that's awesome, I want one of those. Okay, so peers are going to be a big influence for what you are deciding to buy, what you are deciding to wear, perhaps what you eat. Okay. So all of those different things are influenced by peers and teens in the media and in your everyday lives. Okay. Salespeople can give you good information, but they can pressure buyers into sales. Okay. So you want to make sure, especially with salespeople, that you give yourself time to make a good decision. Don't let them pressure you into buying something that maybe you're not comfortable buying. Okay. This could be for cell phones. This could be, we have a picture of a Girl Scout. Cars are very common salespeople. So we just want to make sure that while they can give us very good information, that they aren't pushing us into something that maybe costs a little bit more, because they will end up making out more on it. Advertising is huge. Okay, advertising is a format for sending out messages meant to interest customers in buying goods and services. So they want to entice you. They want to get you interested. There's a ton of different types of advertising. Okay, we look at billboards, the side of cars now. We hear it in the radio, on the TV, in magazines. We see them all over the place. Advertisements fill our lives. We can be watching a movie, and if the main character is drinking a Pepsi, that's advertising. Okay, all of those different things. When you watch American Idol, when they're all drinking, I don't know if it's Coke or whatever, but they all have those, and they're placed there so that you see them all, and you're thinking, ooh, J-Lo likes Coke, so that's what I'm going to drink too. Okay? There are a lot of different techniques in advertising: association, bandwagon, comparison, factual, testimonial, rewards, humor, sensory, repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. And we'll get into these a little bit more specifically. So association is like, you can be like me. Okay? It's the most common technique Often it's fantasy. So you can see in this little picture in the corner here, to meet the woman of your dreams, use Freshman toothpaste. Well, obviously, if you use Freshman toothpaste, it doesn't mean that you are going to find a woman of your dreams, and certainly one who looks like this. But that's what the advertisement wants you to believe. Okay, it creates the impression that the buyer can be like the person in the ad. Okay, oftentimes it's shown as a grown-up, good-looking person, popular, and successful. Okay, so that association. Hey, be like me. Look at this. You could have this. I know there's a something that I used to hear, and it was like, have you seen those commercials for all of these prescription drugs? I see that, and it's like, it looks wonderful. Look at this person has severe allergies, yet they're rolling around in the grass with the dog, and they're having such a great time, and it's portrayed in like this great way. That's association, where it makes you think, wow, I want to be like that person. And we have bandwagon. Okay, jumping on the bandwagon, you've probably heard that before. Implies that everyone is using the product and that the product leads to popularity. So everybody's doing it, okay? Anyone who's buying this product, don't be the only one without it. So like this example, we're the best in town, don't be left out, buy now. That is bandwagon. Comparison, that's like saying, hey, buy this product because this is the best. It is the only product that works to whatever the case is. Okay, so comparison is saying this product is better than the others. We have factual, which makes you tend to think these are facts, so it must be true, this must be right. Make strong declarative statements about products which sound factual. People tend to be impressed with the facts and statistics, even if they have little or no meaning, and there are no sources that are stated of these facts. Okay. So in this example, 3 out of 4 doctors and 7 out of 10 hospitals recommend that 80% of their patients, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Gonna make you think, oh, wow, this is statistic-based. This is factual. But probably if there's no sources there to back it up, something that we want to be leery of. Testimonial, this is where a person is saying, this product is phenomenal. This person is usually someone famous, an expert, or someone like, oh, I'm the average Joe, and for weight loss products. I used to weigh 300 pounds and I just followed this video, and now look at me, I have lost 150 pounds and I feel great and I have so much energy. Okay? Making you feel like you can identify with that person. So I've always recommended that my patients use Pain Away. It's what I use. Okay? So if a doctor's using it, it must be good. That's testimonial. We have rewards. Rewards is a way of advertising, like if you like maybe a buy 9 get the 10th free, or like a punch card, or if you spend $100 we'll give you $10 cash back. Things like that are ways of advertising to get you to come in the door and hopefully buy more products. Humor uses funny or clever phrases. People tend to remember an ad if it makes them laugh, and if it makes them feel good, they have that positive association with it. Okay, is your golf game getting you down? This is a person who obviously hit the ball into the water. Then we have sensory. Images or sounds appeal to the senses. Buyers can imagine using that product. This is the wrong picture. But I'll show you an example in a little bit. And repetition is where we just show you the same image or say the same phrase over and over and over. Sometimes you might be watching TV and you see a commercial and you get done and you're like, oh my gosh, it's stuck in my head because I've said it over and over and over. Okay. This technique here, my cigarette is the mild cigarette. That's why Chesterfield is my favorite. This one is testimonial. He's saying it's the kind that he smokes. Okay. This one, picture of a girl. She's good looking. The technique is association. Makes you think I want to be like her or I want to date her. This one is sensory. You look at it, you look at the picture and you're thinking, wow, that looks really delicious. I want to eat that. So those are the different techniques. You're going to use those now to go in and do the next set of activities. Have a great day.